Well, good morning, good folks of YouTube. My name's Ian. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my shed. Well, I'm home alone today. I've got to fend for myself. The two ladies, they've gone to Manchester and they've gone wedding shoe shopping. I don't know why, there's 6 months off the wedding, but I'm home alone. And today I'd planned on being a testathon. A lot of things I've picked up over the past and keep meaning to test them. Can't break them up until I test them because they might work and then they'll be useful or resaleable. However, best laid plans of mice and men, and it's probably a good job that I'm home alone, because she will have her knickers in a twist if she sees what I've done to the back garden. And why have I done that, should I say? Well, a couple of weeks ago, to my chagrin, should I say, the guy was run out of welding gas. And I said, yeah, I can fill your bottle up for you. And I just put it off and put it off. The problem being is that is a CO2 bottle. So it's a different fixing than the Argon mix bottle that I have, the Ergo Shield. But I do have in my time collected quite a few valves, bits and pieces. The problem being is that box, which I really use, was under there. So I've had to pull everything out to get at that, to enable me. I can't walk through here. There's my bottle. To enable me, because I have got a filling loop, to go from what I would normally have is an end like that on it, and I needed to go to an end like that on it. They're all the same screw threads, so I've managed it. However, that means I'm behind time now. But indeed, what is time when you can help someone out at not much cost to yourself? Now, a little bit of time. Do favours, karma comes round, you know. This guy's already helped me in the past tremendously, and easy to repay the favour. Right, tidy up, testathon time, because I've got to work out whether that welder works or not. If it doesn't, scrap. The angle grinder, scrap. Oh, some things I picked up yesterday. Let's go to the back of the car. And whilst down south, they are 2 inches deep in snow. Not an inkling of it round here. Not an inkling. Right. So I had a weigh-in yesterday and met my mate's coast shed. I'm always robbing stuff off the back of his truck, and he had these LED light fittings. Now I've got a thing for magnets, motors and light fittings, so I'm going to have a play with them, see if they work or see if they go bang. And then I rob some more bits for the robot. Hell, it's going to be an heavy robot this when it's finished. In between that, I robbed from Robert's yard. Bits of this buzz. That was only to put some cutlery in that somebody had brought in. Now, again, I blame Brutus Metal Arts for this, because he makes wonderful things out of cutlery. And I saw all this and I thought, go on, I'll have some of that. Caught my eye initially was this. I thought, well, that'll make a nice, you know, stripping knife. I can apply some pressure at the end there. And I found another one. And then Aaron come over, and then I found another one. I thought, oh, that'd be better. And then Aaron come over. You know the one with the one with the better technique with the big hammer than I showed. First fur, we've took the Michael out of him, me and little Ian. We shouldn't have done. Apologies, Aaron. So again, then Aaron come over. He says, "Look, what about this one?" I said, "A plastic knife." He went, "No," he said, "a sheath." Shake it out. And I don't know if that'll work because they tend to be very brittle. I think it's a ceramic knife. Oh, be back. Phone's ringing. So we robbed some cutlery. Like I say, those tend to... Phone ringing again. He seems like I'm a popular chap this morning. Right, so we picked up some cutlery. Let's take the glasses off, we can see. Look at that up, cut myself. And then I saw these, I thought, oh, that's a lockpick. And it turned out to be quite a few of them. So I might have a go at lockpicking. No, there's no tension. Oh, there's a riffle, but there's no tension. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and another one. And another one. Oh, I nearly have a full. Oh. But there's no tensioner. You can make tensioners anyway. There's another knife. Right. So, there's some other bits. Right, enough of that. Let's get back testathoning. Okay, first testathon on the way. A while ago, when I picked up that humongous amount of coax Ethernet cable, I also picked up 1, 2, 3 of these trailing gang sockets. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. They'll come in useful if they do work. So I've got my quick connect, easy thing in. All I need to do, I've pulled a bit off there. I need to put that in there. 1 second. That in there. It's a fuse unit. I can close that. That's safe. I can never. There's no lights. Yeah, I can see it flashing. You can't see any yet, but down there it's light, so we've got some power to it. Well, that worked. You know, I'd be probably better off using a light rather than a grinder, but it's what I had handy. Right, I'll just quickly test them too, and then decide what I'm going to do with them. There's number 2. Oh, can't tell me that one. Let me switch. Things just don't go out the plan, did it? Okay, change of plan. Couldn't find the light, but I did find the reciprocating saw plugged in, and winner. Test that. Set for the third one, and I best remember to sweep those up, or I'll get told off. Winner. 3 of those keep life. More space, taking up more space in the shed. Well, it's 2:45 and I better get the place something like before she comes home. Right, I do need to tackle this next. This is definitely not part of the testathon. This is more of a marathon. But, yeah, I enjoy it. Right. Get some serious scrapping done. Where did the welder go? He went to a secret location. It's not eating anything, but I don't need it taking up space here. So we've got one last thing to test, which is in that tub at the bottom, and then it's a matter of sorting this bench out and get some scrapping done. Clear the bench, test what's in that box. Well, as you can see, it's a bit wet on the floor. It is trying to rain, but it's enough to force us in. We're going to look in that box. It's a 9-inch grinder, a site grinder, as in it's 110 volts. We've got one 10 volt 240 to one 10 volt transformer. Looks like it's had a half-assed replacement lid. But let's get that back on the bench, which we've made a bit of space, and see if it works. Don't work, I can break it up. Right, this after this, that's it. I'm scrapping after this. So we've emptied that box. That must have fell off a Cisco. That's some sort of Cisco server kind of stuff. Right, 110 9-inch grinder, 110 plug, 240 to 110 transformer, 240 in, twin 110 outputs, some kind of jury rig cover. We've had to check the leads. We've plugged it in, but we haven't switched it on. We've checked these leads, and there's no obvious tears or anything, but I'm not happy at that 90-degree bend. It's more than 90 degrees, isn't it? 45-degree bend in that, possibly 45. We digress. Anyway, we've took the blade off because we don't know the history about this blade. That I'll have to throw away. Breaks me out because you think, oh well, I could use that, but if I put that on and that's spinning at, I don't know how many thousands of, it's saying here, 22,000. So no, it's been fast, put it that way. I don't know the history of it. I can't risk that breaking up, you know. So without further ado, it's switch forward to press it on. Can't hear anything humming. No lights. Nothing. There's a, don't seem to be doing anything. To be honest, I don't want these things to work because it's more space to take up. I certainly won't be stripping this. Oh, we're buzzing. Or it could be the light. Because last time I stripped one of these, it took me forever and ever, and I got a pound of aluminium out of it. Alright, let's do some investigations. Fuse first, etc, etc. So, out with my nifty tester. Took me 10 minutes to find 2 batteries that worked, and we've got power going through there, and we've got power going to there, and we've got power going to there, in, out. Don't go sticking your fingers in. Don't go sticking your fingers out. Don't go sticking your fingers in. Don't like that. Stop it. Don't like that. It looks burnt. Doesn't it? No, it's not. It's there a fuse in this? Anyway, we've got no output, have we? Maybe the transformer's goosted. Yeah, says it's. I've got a box under there. We'll swap boxes. I know, folks, this is dragging on a little bit. I am sorry. So I've got a 110 box under there, which does me saw. I've plugged into that. Tiny little effect is that as I straighten that 45-degree bend out, it broke the sheathing, but there's nothing wrong with the cable. But if it works, I'll replace it. Right, we should hear some humming. We do indeed hear humming, and nothing. Good, I can scrap it all. Well, I don't like being beat, I'll be honest. So we've taken the switch out, we've put the switch in the vise, switch on, and then if we connect, switch it on, the switch is on, which meaning power's going through the switch. Which means there's something wrong with the inside of the. I can get the multimeter out and start testing. Well, I think what I will do is I'll just connect that directly to that, no switch. If nothing happens, it's goosed. Okay, no. Last bit of playing done, and this is stupid really, because not because of the danger, because we've already proved that the switch was getting power to the other side of it, but I've wired it direct. Now, if I switch, I'm only going to flick it on and off. Okay. I'm going to flick on and off because it's not tied down in the vise. Not tied down, it's going to kick. And there's a danger, although I've got the cable attached, the least it could do is pull it out and short, and then the fuse will just go bang. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing! So the internals are buggered. Wonder if there's any brushes in it. This is what happens. Start playing. Right, we've found the culprit. I took the cover off. The brushes are fine and full on that side, but on this side, the cable has come out of the brush hole. So we'll stick that in there. We'll power it back on. Then all we need to do is to get a brush. If this works, I will plat sawdust. Right, we're going further and further back. Right, there we go. To get that up and running, all I need is a brush. Easy peasy. But now I'm saying to myself, is that box working? And how do we test that? We'll stick some probes in the outlets. Let it be, yeah. Let it be, yeah, you're quite right. I should let it be. But it's a change from scrapping, isn't it? It's playing. I'm playing. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to see if we got any output out of this. I know my tester didn't show any, but we'll just test it with a multimeter. Looking at this, we've got earth, that side, and if you look in there, you can see the brass of the earth, but the other two you can't see the brass. So that's another indication to say that that bottom right is the earth. Black to the top, red to the bottom. So the top one is going to be neutral and the bottom left is live. Not that it would matter because it would just show up as a minus. So let me stick my probes in there, switch it on and see what reading we get. Make sure you've got the plug in the right thing. It's humming, it's buzzing. We've got the red in. Let's stick the nothing. We got nothing. Try the other side. I need the grips on just to stop that flipping back. And here we go, dodgy electrics at its best. Let's switch that on. We're humming and we're buzzing. It's only 110 volts. You give a shot, but not dramatically. What have we got? We've got 32 volts coming out of it. But 32 volts ain't gonna power a 110 volt machine, is it? So it's scrap. Okay, though, last but not least for tonight, because I'm gonna leave the light fittings, I think, to another day. But inside that box was this Sealy 12 volt cordless reciprocating saw. Right, I'm just going to stick 12 volts to those terminals, see if it works. If it does, I can at least sell it as a bare body item on the marketplace. Let's figure out how to get 12 volts to it. Okay, well that's easy, isn't it? We get one of these power supplies, jump starters. Oh, look at me, just needs charging. There'll be enough to test this, I guess. So what have we done? We have taken the tube out of a fire extinguisher. We have squashed the end to form a slot. We have shoved it in there, like that, to cover the pin. Get in. Put a bit of air around it. You get it in there, won't you, Ian? Right. We shove a non-conductive piece in between them. So we connect that to that. We should just get 12 volts. Press that in and see what happens. Here we goes. We'll do it down here so we don't touch. Press that and that. Okay. Press that and that. We'll swap hands. And nothing. Does that mean... Whoa! We've let the magic smoke out. Yeah, for an old man, I can move pretty fast. Smoking. Well, that didn't work. Scrap. No, once you've let that magic smoke out, there's no way of getting it back in. No way whatsoever. I'd been better selling it sold as unseen, tested as unseen. Scrap. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, remember I am a trained professional. There we go, that's better. And don't do things like this at home. Just a minute. There we go. I had a smudge on the camera lens. Right, I'm done playing now for tonight. I'm sorry this video's dragged on a bit, but I can't please everybody. 3 minutes is too short for some people. 13 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. How long does it take for Telltale, eh? Well, and I've got some tales to tell in this shed, I'm telling you. Right, Ian, I've got to go. I've got a load of scrapping to do. I've things to take to pieces. But what have we got? Well, we've got a 9-inch grinder that's faulty. That I put to one side. But we have got rid of that box. We will get rid of the yellow box. I won't be taking it to bits, I promise you. The welder's gone somewhere else. The sockets work, so they could be coming useful here and there, because I work off just 2 sockets there. I mean, you need 3 grinders going at the, you know, one with a cutting disc, one with a cleaning disc, one with a grinding disc on. You need 3 sockets, and I only have 2. So I'll figure a way of wiring one of those up in situ, make my life a little easier. I'll need to charge me jump start up, and that little sealy thing sealed its fate. Ian in his shed, not done half the stuff I should do, but never mind. 4:15 now. I better pull my finger out next 2 hours and get my bench clean. See y'all later.
3 or 4 views here, 3 or 4 views
Oh, just look at that.
And then most people say those videos are
9:15 in the evening.
But they're not.
We're listening to Miss Canadian Scrapper, friends. We got Scrapper Wolf in the chat there. But I'm just going to pause them for the moment. Well, I'm just going to quieten them. Oh, quietening ladies. What a day. What a day. Last one for the night. I've had enough. Tired. Did we get anywhere? I'd say we got somewhere. You know what's going on there next, don't you? See y'all in the next one. Back to the future.